What's up, everybody? I'm the cooking enthusiast. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making fried rice with honey garlic chicken from scratch. First, I like to start with making my rice. Most people tell you that you have to use day-old rice. It's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you don't have an opportunity to cook the rice the day before, so if you don't, you can cook the rice the same day, and then after you do that, you can prepare everything else. While your rice is cooking, you start seasoning your chicken, chopping your vegetables. So just follow me. I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. So I usually do 2 cups of rice. Going. We'll start by chopping our vegetables. So yellow onion. You can use any onion you want. Some people use the red onion, yellow onion. Doesn't matter. It's your personal preference. So. Next thing I do is get my chicken prepared. Then for me, I don't like my chicken to be too thick widthwise. So what I do is I usually cut it halfway through, so that way it cooks evenly. See? And then for me, just cut them in. Start seasoning my chicken. So what I do, I take a little olive oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want. You can use olive oil, you can use avocado oil, grapeseed oil. I usually use the olive oil. So take a little olive oil, put it on my chicken. Then I start with a little salt and pepper. Take a little salt and pepper mixed. Chicken. Take a little bit of my secret blend. Season the chicken, not too much. And I take a little paprika. I don't measure how much I cook. I'm a different kind of cook. I usually cook by smell, so I can smell if it's seasoned enough. A little paprika, a little bit of onion powder. Parsley. You can use the fresh parsley if you want. It's personal preference. Alright. After that, you just mix. And you want to make sure you get all of the chicken, you get all the seasoning on the chicken. Make sure it's, I would say that's pretty well seasoned. So just put it over here, let my pot get hot. Put a little olive oil in the pot. Water on your fingers. That's how you know your pot's hot enough. Whenever you hear that, it's hot enough and you're ready to go. And add it to my pot. Now use your chicken breast, doesn't take that long. Like to give it a good mix. Make sure all the chicken is getting so. Keep that going. Because sometimes I just want to get an angle. Rice is cooked. Plug it. Let it sit. Keep it warming. The moisture continues to go in the pot. Usually what happens, your rice will get salty, so I turn it off. let it sit. The moisture kind of evaporate out of it, so that way when I get ready to cook my rice, I don't have mushy rice. So see this? This is the color that I want my chicken. Done. So what I do, take this out, put it in my bowl, so I can get ready to make my sauce. Just let this get warm. Do about a tablespoon of garlic. Garlic's fragrant. Start adding the rest of my ingredients. I'm going to add a little bit of reduced sodium soy sauce. And I'll add a little rice vinegar. The rice vinegar is just going to give it a little bit of bitterness. Basically making like a teriyaki sauce from scratch. Then a little ketchup, and I use organic ketchup. You can use whatever kind of ketchup you want. Ketchup is going to give it a little sweet, little acidic taste. Now I'm going to add my honey. You can use whatever kind of honey you want. And if you're not comfortable with cooking by smell, you can taste to see if you need to add anything else. If you need to add any more honey, if you need to add any kind of seasoning, you can go ahead and add that. Okay, the sauce is starting to thicken up a little bit. Before it gets too thick, I like to add my chicken back to the pot to let my chicken simmer with my sauce. So as it thickens up, just give it a good toss. Just make sure your chicken is getting coated. And from there, usually lower my fire to about a low, medium low, and just let it simmer. Let the sauce thicken up, let it coat the chicken, let my flavors build. Now usually for fried rice, you want to put your heat a little high. So I usually put my heat on about a 7 to an 8, which is about a high, medium high. I usually start with my vegetables. So I start with my onion and carrot mixture once my pot gets hot. Also, to start, instead of using the olive oil, I usually use the sesame seed oil. That gives it a nutty taste. It gives it a good compromise from the heaviness of the rice and the vegetables. This gives it a good contrast and gives it a good flavor. So, use the sesame oil. Crack 2 eggs in my bowl. We're also going to be adding eggs to the fried rice as well. Right next to you whenever you're starting to cook your fried rice. You need to dedicate your time to cooking this fried rice, because with you having your heat up, you can burn your food pretty quick if you're not paying attention to it. So go ahead and let the sesame oil coat the pot, get hot. The onions has natural sugars in them, so you just want them to caramelize a little bit. Get some of those sugars out. Get the flavors out. And you want your vegetables to be soft in your rice. So once my onions, my carrots are almost ready, I'm gonna add about half of my green onion in. I'm gonna add another half in, and almost at the end, so I can have a little bit of garnish on top of my rice. I'll add a little bit of green onion. I'll add about half to the mixture right now. Now let's just let this come together. Add my eggs. Alright. Now I can start adding my rice. So I usually don't add the rice all at one time. I take a little bit at a time to add, because that makes it easier to mix. And what you want to do is you want to fry your rice. You don't want to just toss it around and get it warm. You want to fry your rice. So what I do is, as I'm adding rice, I add a little bit of the reduced sodium soy sauce and start giving it the color. And I just build it in layers. Once this is pretty coated, and I usually add more of my rice, color, and keep building my layers. Consistent with it, or you will burn your food. You definitely don't want that. But while you're doing that, you also want to scrape the bottom to make sure you're not burning your rice. Just because they're not cooked all the way through. Add a little bit more of the green onion for some garnish and more flavor. And then just fold it into my rice. Alright, at this point you can basically just take it off the fire because it's done. Alright. Parsley on top. You can use fresh parsley or the dried fried rice. The honey garlic chicken. So, pretty simple. If you follow these steps, shouldn't have any problem. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.